Have you ever been disturbed by loud noise from your neighbor or harmful pollution from a nearby factory? Did you know the law protects you against such disturbances? That's where the law of nuisance come into play. Welcome to today's video where we break down nuisance under tort law in India. Simply, clearly, and with practical examples. In this video, we'll understand what constitutes nuisance, key legal principles, and landmark judgments you need to know. Plus, if your rights are ever violated, we'll guide you on how to take action. Stick around to empower yourself with this essential knowledge. Don't forget to check out our playlist for more such videos on tort law and Indian legal principles. What is nuisance? And understanding the basics. Before diving deep, let's understand what nuisance means in legal terms. It's not just an inconvenience. Nuisance in tort law refers to any activity or situation that unlawfully interferes with someone's use or enjoyment of their property. This interference could be physical, such as a water leakage, or non physical, like excessive noise or foul smells. For example, the famous case of Bamford versus Turley of 1862 defines nuisance as a use of land that causes material discomfort or annoyance. Under Indian law, nuisance is categorized into two types. First, public nuisance. Two, private nuisance. What are the types of nuisance? Now that we know what nuisance is, let's explore its two key types and their legal implications. First, public nuisance. It affects the rights of the public or a large group of people. For instance, blocking a public road or polluting a water body. This is now addressed under Section 256 of the Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita of 2023 or BNSS, replacing the earlier provisions in the Indian Penal Code or IPC. 2. Private nuisance. It impacts an individual or a specific group's enjoyment of their property. A common example is a neighbor's persistent loud music disrupting your peace. In Dr. Ramraj Singh versus Babulal of 1981, the court held a factory emitting noxious fumes liable for private nuisance. What are the essentials of a nuisance claim? How do courts decide whether something qualifies as a nuisance? Let's find out the essential elements. First, unlawful interference. The act must go beyond what is considered reasonable use of property. 2. Substantial harm. Temporary annoyances don't count. There must be tangible discomfort or harm. 3. Casual connection. The defendant's action must directly lead to the interference or damage. In Radhesham versus Gurprasad, the construction of a wall that blocked light and air was deemed a nuisance as it caused substantial harm. The defenses in a nuisance suit. Not every inconvenience leads to liability. Let's discuss some common defenses used in nuisance cases. First, statutory authority. If an act is permitted by law, it cannot be considered a nuisance. For example, government authorized construction work. 2. Perspective right. If the activity causing nuisance has been ongoing for 20 years without objection, the defendant may claim this defense. The principal statutory authority was upheld in Municipal Corporation of Delhi versus Subhangwati in the year 1966. What to do if you're affected by nuisance? If your rights are violated by nuisance, you have the options. Let's explore the steps you can take. First, file a complaint. Report public nuisance to local authorities or police. 2. Civil suit. Approach a civil court for private nuisance claims and seek damages or an injunction. 3. Environmental complaints. In cases of pollution or environmental damage, file a complaint under the Environment Protection Act of 1986. Some recent updates on nuisance law. Let's take a look at recent developments in nuisance law in India. In a 2023 ruling, the Supreme Court addressed a public nuisance case involving illegal construction blocking a residential's access to light and air. The court emphasized stricter enforcement of zoning laws to curb such nuisance. Additionally, the National Green Tribunal or NGT has been proactive in tackling environmental nuisances such as waste dumping and noise pollution. Nuisance, though overlooked, is a powerful area of law that protects our rights to live peacefully. Whether it's loud noise, pollution, or blocked access, you now know your rights and remedies. Here are the key takeaways. First, nuisance is interference with the enjoyment of property. 2. It can be public or private. 3. Essential elements include unlawful interference and substantial harm. 4. Defenses include statutory authority and prospective rights. 5. Remedies include filing complaints or lawsuits. Found this video helpful? Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more legal insights. Don't forget to explore our playlist for more videos on tort law. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye.